Just north of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Today, a contest from the NL West division between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
The Dodgers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Clayton Kershaw will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the all-time great left-handers. Clayton Kershaw is going to go down as one of the top 5 lefties ever to put on a pair of cleats. He may not throw as hard as he used to, but he still has that good slider curveball combination. He's figured out how to win with diminished velocity. Expect Clayton Kershaw to continue to find ways to get hitters out.
120.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Another one sent foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And that one yanked just foul. The 2-2 one more time. Left side, but well foul. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And in steps Manny Machado.
The third baseman,
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on. Now to the plate, here is James Newcomb. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Here it comes. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Here's Mookie Betts.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Under it is Marisnick, one away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
He's set. Here it comes. Trey Turner comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Here now is Will Smith. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Runners on the move for second. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock.
No left fielder.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. That'll bring up Austin Nola. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, just a 1 for 9. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
268 the average for him coming in. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs.
No! Bravo!
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty change.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 2-1. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Justin Turner. First pitch on the way.
Oh.
The 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. This one's down to third, taken in by Machado, and that's the first out.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Max Muncy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Back goes Grisham. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Fred Taylor.
Stepping up is Chris Taylor, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Gets him to swing over the top of that one. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Trent Grisham.
First pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Mike Clevenger. as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Grounded down the third baseline. Turner has it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Chasing after it is Taylor.
Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Standing in now, James Newcomb, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
He's going.
Betts is on the move. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Eric Hosmer stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
The 1-0 home. Curveball grounded towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny
So
Machado.
2 are gone in the Padre 4th, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Ready to take his hacks again, Will Smith blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. Reined in. And there's one away.
The left fielder.
Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. Swing and a liner, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Now at the plate is Justin Turner. First offering on its way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Throw cleanly into first, and that. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher.
And now the first pitch.
Nola.
Austin Nola will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
The right fielder.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
So here's Will Myers. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Hit in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
And he falls behind 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Striding in is Chris Taylor. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Taylor behind 0-2 the count. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 22.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB. Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, James Newcomb, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Now into the box, Trent Grisham. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The pitcher, Mike Clevenger.
Now to bat, Mike Clevenger. He bounced out last time up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Slow grounder to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Jake Cronenworth. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres down in order. Digging in will be Will Smith. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Now
just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one.
Johnson.
In now, A.J. Pollock. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Myers is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Max Muncy. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Pollock leads off first with 1 away. Runner's going. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Throw over to the bag. And another foul ball. And and he fouls this one off.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The next 1-2 pitch. On the move again from first. Down the third baseline. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The batter, the center fielder, Chris.
At the plate now,
Taylor.
Chris Taylor, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Oh, 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Line drive base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Clayton Kershaw runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. He's running. Count remains at 0-2. He's running again. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, second baseman, James.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, James Newcomb. He's set, and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Fouled off.
Hosmer.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He's got it. A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. grounded out in his last at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second, locked him up completely with that one.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Your attention, please.
Thank you, Heidi. Chris Paddock will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Chris Paddock.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Trey Turner, as he puts it on the ground to third. There's one. Over to Hosmer, a double play. Will Smith coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
1 strike.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers.
Leading off
First
from San
pitch
Diego,
on its way.
the catcher, Austin.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Newcomb ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Padres.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Here's Will Myers. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
To the plate now, Jake Marisnick, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent.
So stepping in is Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Kershaw comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted down the line in left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. One left for San Diego. So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. Coming in is Myers, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
The batter, number 10.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscled the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
At the plate, Justin Turner. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Pollock rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Boy, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tim Hill will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adam Frazier is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. In now, Clayton Kershaw. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, James Newcomb. He's 2 for 4 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second.
And there are two away now.
The third baseman, number
2
6.
away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And into bat is Trey Turner. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Frazier finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. Brustar Graterol comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there, base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Jake Cronenworth is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Pollock. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. Frazier, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. Frazier is on his way home. He scores, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Now
this is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, but watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Manny Machado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
9-3, the final tally here in this one. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw with his 4th win this season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Figure the pay. 2 team ain't enough. 4 top team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. Now alien beating it up.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they made short work of the Padres 9-3. The win was their 6th in a row. The Braves got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-6. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for 10 hits as a team as they toppled the Rockies 10-1. Donovan Solano had 3 hits and drove in 3, leading San Francisco to a victory over Miami 6-5. The Nationals took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-3. The Brew Crew smacked 15 team hits as they crushed the Cubs 10-1. Dakota Hudson earned the 3rd W of his season, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 5-1. The Boston Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they sank the Mariners 9-1. Mike Zunino drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 8-2. The Baltimore Orioles combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-1. The White Sox swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 9-1. The Cleveland Indians put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-2. The Kansas City Royals put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 12-3. The Houston Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they walked off in dramatic fashion against the Angels 7-6. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.